Hello students, this is the third class on the topic of angle, and in this class we are going to learn about measuring an angle. How can we measure an angle? We will learn about how to measure an angle with the help of protractor or D. In this class we will learn how to measure the angle with the help of protractor or D. You must have a protractor or D. How it looks like, I will show it to you. First of all, for measuring an angle, you should have a protractor, or it is also called D. Why it is called a D? Because its shape is like a D. What are the two things you should know in a protractor to measure an angle? What is the midpoint? What is the midpoint of a protractor, and what is a zero line? We should say zero line or reference line. So for measuring an angle, you should have a protractor, and you should be known with two things in a protractor: what is a midpoint and what is a zero line or reference line. Now I am going to show you some protractors, and I will teach you how to use them to measure an angle. Let me go in the next slide. Yeah, this is a protractor, and now you can understand why do we call this a D, because its shape is like a D. Now the second thing is that I have told you should be known with two things: the middle point of the protractor and the reference line or the zero line, or you should say overlapping line. Okay, so this is the middle point of the protractor. This one is the midpoint. This one is the midpoint of the protractor. Okay, this is the midpoint of the protractor. Which one is the zero line? This is a zero line. This is a zero line. Okay, this is zero line, and this is also a zero line. Both are zero lines. This is also a zero line. We will use both these lines in different situations. If now look at this, you know what is angle. So look at here. Wait for a minute. Yeah, this is the angle, and if the angle is like that, you are going to use this zero line. You are going to use this zero line. But if the angle is like that, you are going to use this zero line. Okay, these are the things. For this type of angle, you are going to use the line which is at right hand side, because the angle reference line is at right hand side. And if you are talking about angle 2, let's suppose this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. If you are talking about angle 1, then you are going to use the zero line which is at right hand side. Okay, and if you are going to use this type of angle, if you are going to measure this type of angle, then you are going to use this zero line, the second zero line. This one is first zero line, this one is second zero line, and this is at left hand side. Left hand side. Now you can see this arm is at left hand, this arm is at right hand. So with this figure you are going to use right hand side zero line. For this type of angle you are going to use left hand side zero line. Now you can understand what is the midpoint, what is the zero line, and which one you are going to use. Okay, let me show you one more protractor. Yeah, you may have this type of protractor. Okay, so for this type of protractor, where is the midpoint? This one is the midpoint. In your protractor, some of the protractor may have a hole In the midpoint a hole is given. Okay, so this is the midpoint. This is the midpoint of the protector. And you may ask, how will I recognize, sir, which one is the midpoint? Okay, now see, you can see this 90-degree angle, this 90-degree angle line, and this zero line, where the both line will meet, where the both line will meet, that will be the midpoint of the protector. Now you understand what is the midpoint of the protector. Now where is the zero line or reference line? Now you can see the zero line, both the zero line from the left hand side and the right hand side. You can see here, this one is the right hand side zero line and this one is the left hand side zero line. Now you understand which one is the midpoint and which one is the zero line or reference line. Now let's take one more protector. Yeah, you may have this type of protector also. So now you know which one is the midpoint. This one is the midpoint of the protector. And sir, where is the zero line? Yes, see the zero angle. Where is the zero angle? Here is the zero angle. So this is the zero line. Which one is the zero line? This one is the zero line, or we can say this one is the reference line. Okay, let me show you one more protector. Yeah, here is the hole is also given. This one is the midpoint. Okay, where is the zero line? Here is the zero line. This is the zero line. This is the zero line. You can see now, here is also zero, here is also zero. So this is zero line or reference line. Okay, now you may have this type of protector also. Which one is the midpoint? This one is the midpoint. Okay, which one is the zero line? This one is the zero line, and other one, this one is the zero line. This is zero line. Now you know which one is the midpoint and which are the zero lines of the protector. Okay, here you see two lines. This one line 1, this one line 2. Okay, here it starts with 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 30 and goes up to 180. And here also it starts with let me do one more thing. Yeah, you can see this 1 0 here and second 0 here. It starts with 0 and goes up to 180 degree. It also starts with 0 and goes up to 180 degree. Both the lines starts with 0 and goes up to 180 degree. So sir, which line I am going to use? Okay, I will explain it. So first of all, you should understand which one is the midpoint, which one is the zero line, and which line we are going to use. That I will explain you now. Okay, so let's take another slide and let me draw an angle. Yeah, this one is the angle and we will measure this angle. Give me a moment. Yeah, yes, let me take this angle a little bit here and let me take my protector also. And you should also take your protector, draw one angle and take one protector. You will also going to measure the angle with me. So everyone, take your protector with you. Let me take my protector. Yeah, it's here. Okay, now first of all you need to understand which one is the midpoint, which one is the zero line. Okay, now you know. Okay, this one is the midpoint, this one is the midpoint. Okay, which one is the zero line? Okay, this one is the zero line. Okay, you know, this one is the zero line. Okay, both the things you know. Okay, so now listen, what is the first step to measure an angle? First of all, you need to take your protector and you have to put the midpoint of the protector on the joining point of the angle. midpoint of the protector should be on the joining line of the angle, or you should I should I should say that the midpoint of the protector should be at the intersection point of the angle. Joining point or intersection point, both are the same things. So now you can see the midpoint of the protector is on the joining point of the angle. What is the second step? You have to adjust your protector in a way, that one zero line should be overlapping with one line of the angle. One zero line or one reference line of the protector should be overlapping with one line of the angle. Okay, now one line of the angle is overlapping with the zero line. Two steps are completed. Now which one is going to be the third step? Third step will be, you have to decide whether I am going to use this zero line or I am going to use this line. There are two lines here now, so you have to learn which zero I am going to use, the outer line or inner line. I am going to use 0 1 or I am going to use 0 2. Now listen to me very carefully. First of all, you have to see this overlapping line. This overlapping line is at right hand side. So I am going to use right hand side 0. Which one is the right hand side 0? 0 1 is the right hand side 0. Okay. And sir, what will be the other case? Okay, let me draw one example for you and then you will be able to understand. Yeah, this one is the second case. Now which line you are going, which zero you are going to use? Second zero. How? Let me show you something. Yeah, midpoint of the protector should be at the joining point. Okay, second step, one zero line should be overlapping with the angle. Now one zero line is overlapping with the angle. Third step, you need to decide which zero you are going to use, this 0 0 1 or this 0 0 2. Which zero you are going to use? Tell me. Yeah, this time the overlapping line is at left hand side, so we are going to use left hand side 0. Now you understood. Okay, now get me back to the point. My first angle, the midpoint of the protector should be at the joining point of the angle. One zero line should be overlapping with one line of the angle. Now third step, you need to decide which zero we are going to use. The overlapping line is at right hand side, so we are going to use right hand side 0, the outer line. Okay, now count 0 10 20 30 40 50. Where is the second line? At 50 degree. Where is the second line? At 50 degree. You can say 50 and 130, but we will not use 130. Why? Because we are not using the second line, we are using first line, so we will only see the first line. 0 10 20 30 40 and 50. So what is the measurement of the angle? 50 degree. Okay, so I will write 50 degree here. Okay, now let's measure the second angle. Take the protector, put the middle point of the protector on the joining point of the angle, then adjust your protector so that one zero line should be overlapping with the angle. Okay, now I am going to use second zero. Why? Because it is the overlapping line is at left hand side and I will going to use left hand side 0. Okay, okay, now measure. This time we will use which 0? Second 0. Okay, so now see 0 10 20 30 40 50. This line is going far than 50. Now we have to count one by one the small sticks. You have to count the small sticks. 51 52 53 54 55 and 56. So how much is the angle? 56. You can see this middle point 55 and it is going 1 point further, so this is 56. Now remove your protector and write down 56 degree. This time you can measure an angle. Now I am going to show you some more examples. Okay, let's suppose you are going to measure this angle. Okay, what is the first step? First step is the same. The midpoint of the protractor should be on the joining line of the angle. Okay, midpoint of the protractor should be at the joining point of the angle. Then what is the second step? You have to adjust your protractor in a way that 1 0 line should be overlapping with the line. 1 0 line should be overlapping with one line of the angle. Now third step, you need to decide which 0 you are going to use. You are going to use 0 1 or you are going to use 0 2. Which 0 do we need to use? 0 1 or 0 2? Now this line will tell you, overlapping line will tell you, overlapping line is at right hand side. So which 0 we should use? We should use 0 1 line. Okay, now 0 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 110 and 120. This line is at 120. So how much is the angle? 120. Now remove the protractor. Right here the measurement of the angle, and that is 120 degree. That is 120 degree. Okay, let me take one more example. Yeah, this one is the second example. The steps are same. Put the midpoint of the protractor on the joining point of the angle. Adjust your protractor in a way that 1 0 line should be overlapping with the angle. And third step is we need to decide whether we are going to use 0 1 or 0 2. Which 0 we are going to use this time? The line is at this side, so we are going to use this side 0 2. Okay, 0 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 110. It is going further than 110. Now count 111 112 and 113. This is 113, or let me check again. I think, yeah, this is 112 degree. Okay, now let me take one more example for you. Yeah, let's measure this angle. The concept is same. Midpoint of the protractor should be at the joining point of the angle, and the second one is the line should be overlapping. Okay, now the line is overlapping. Now which 0 you are going to use? 0 1. Why? Because it is at right hand side. Okay, now measure 0 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 and 90. How much is the angle? 90 degree. Okay, now let me take one more example. This time we are going to measure this angle. Okay, let me improve it a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. Or I should say, now that one. The steps are same. Put the middle point of the protractor on the joining line, on the joining point of the angle. One line should be overlapping, one line is overlapping. Now you need to decide which 0 you are going to use. The overlapping line is at right hand side, so we are going to use right hand side 0. Okay, the overlapping is at right hand side, so we are going to use right hand side 0. So we are going to use this 0 1. Now 0 10 20 30 40 50 60 70, and after that 71 72 73 74 75. This angle is 75 degree. Remove the protractor, write down 75 degree. Now I think you have understood how to measure an angle, and in the next class we will learn how to draw an angle. That will be very easy. So thank you everyone. I will meet you in the next class.